Away is a $300 million brand, and they didn't get there by running deeper discounts or running louder ads. They sell suitcases, but what they actually built is something much bigger. In this video, I'm gonna break down their strategy, specifically paid media. I'll show you why they're so successful and what they did right from a growth and paid media perspective. So let's get right into it. Away is one of the most important D2C case studies in the last couple of years. Not because they invented luggage, but because they entered a very boring category and they turned it into a modern lifestyle brand. And when you understand how they did that, you understand why their paid media works so well. So Away doesn't really sell suitcases, they sell confidence, they sell ease, they sell a feeling that everything is in place. The brand feels timeless instead of trendy, and they can charge premium prices in a functional category. When Away entered the market, they were competing with legacy brands, department stores, and over-designed and outdated products. They focused on clean and minimalistic design, transparent pricing, and storytelling. They didn't just launch a product, they launched a point of view. So when it comes to their products, and let me make myself smaller so we can go to their website, and we're gonna go to the bestsellers. Away is very intentional and a tight SKU brand. They focus on carry-ons, check-in luggage, and a very small set of accessories. And I'll explain to you how all of these products fall into place when it comes to paid media and growth. This does a few very important things. Simplifies inventory, it creates also a high AOV possibility, reduces decision fatigue, and it increases LTV of its customers. From paid media perspective, this is huge. And let's quickly go to their ad library. And a few things here that work really well for Away. Their visuals are extremely consistent, as you can see. They're also leveraging partnership ads, as you can see here as well, here as well. They have clean backgrounds, minimalistic style of ads, and editorial lifestyle shots. There are no gimmicks, no loud promos, and they have very on-brand messaging. And let's go back to their website so we can talk a little bit about pricing. Their pricing is high enough to feel like a premium product, but affordable enough to not feel as an investment, which is the exact place you want your brand to be in. And their entire story is built around durability, longevity, and buy once, travel forever, which is an amazing line they can use in their ads. That psychology reduces the need for them to constantly discount their products. Let's move to the next part, which is retention. So luggage is not a product that you buy constantly. That's why they're constantly introducing new products like accessories, things that you can gift, like for example the backpack, the insider packing cubes, the toiletry bag, and the list goes on. All of these things will improve your AOV and LTV, which is key to success for any brand. And let's go back to their ad library. At the moment, they're running very few ads. You can see that they have a mixture of single images and videos, and also partnership ads. They are also running DPAs, as you can see here. Those are both DPAs. They have just a 10% off discount, which is great. They already started adopting the Valentine's Day creatives and messaging, which is great because now is the time to start doing it, especially if people plan to travel on Valentine's Day. A few things I would do here. I don't see a huge differentiation when it comes to the copy. For a brand like Away, I would adopt the following strategy. I would definitely have campaigns for different personas, and those personas could be, let's say, the international traveler, the frequent traveler, the business one, and the first class traveler. So all of these different personas can be served with different creatives and different messaging to resonate with the persona, and I think that's going to be huge for them. For each of these personas, they can obviously continue to test the different formats, but again, messaging and the text overlay they use is going to be the most important thing that is going to resonate with the persona. And again, depending on which persona performs the best, I would focus on it and start expanding on the creative. Something I have seen across other brands is that when you see this M dash, it means that 95% of the time is done by ChatGPT. I have seen customers complaining about stuff like this, and they're saying that the brand doesn't put too much effort into its creatives anymore and leveraging ChatGPT. Again, that's depending on the brand and its customer base. Some customers don't really care about it. Other customers really try to nitpick all of these details. I would also probably focus, now that we're in January, I also saw the news that currently in the States, there is an emergency situation with all of the storms and everything. So once that calms down, I would probably focus a lot more on international travelers, people visiting Dubai and similar warmer countries. Again, different messaging, different persona, different creatives. I would probably add some videos if they can source creators from different locations. I would definitely do that, but also keep the minimalistic style of the creatives. When it comes to the different personas, I can also share a few ads that I would do. So let's start with the first persona, which was the international traveler. And I'm just gonna pause the video so I can write down all of the different ad angles for the personas, and I'll get back to you in a second. So here we are back, and let's start with the international traveler. So for them, we're gonna focus on long trips, reliability, and a peace of mind. The first ad concept could be one less thing to worry about. And here the visuals: airport terminal, smooth packing, rolling through customs. Angle could be travel is chaotic, your luggage shouldn't be. And the message could be built for long journeys, durable, dependable, stress-free. Wherever you're going, this won't let you down. The second ad concept could be designed for the long haul. And again, the angle could be durability over time, scratch resistant, thoughtful interiors, made to last across continents. Ad concept number 3 could be confidence in every trip, calm traveler moving through busy international spaces, and the messaging could be around travel with confidence, everything fits, everything works, and no loud claims, just trust. Moving on to the second persona, which was the frequent traveler. So here we're going to focus on consistency, efficiency, and daily use. And the first ad concept is built for every trip. The angle is going to be reliability through repetition, weekends, work trips, quick getaways, same suitcase every time, and your go-to every trip. Ad concept number 2 is going to be pack once, travel often. I think this is an amazing client that they can use even in their ads. Fast packing and repeated departures. The angle is going to be around ease and familiarity. And moving on to ad concept number 3 is going to be when travel is a routine. So we're going to have calm traveler, no rush, no stress, travel as a habit, not a hassle. Moving on to the third persona, which is going to be the business traveler. So here we're going to have professionalism, efficiency, and status without. The visuals here are going to be suitcase rolling through the office and the airport. The angle is going to be seamless transition between work and travel. Clean designs, polished, understated, and then looks right everywhere. Ad concept number 2 is going to be designed to work like you do. Packing laptop, work essentials. The message is going to be everything has its place, no wasted space, and built for movement. I think this is going to resonate really well with this persona and the angle that they can take. And the third one is quiet confidence, minimalist lifestyle shots, status without shouting is going to be the angle, and the message is going to be premium without logos, confidence without flash, and understated by design. And the last persona, the first class traveler, here we're going to focus on status, refinement, and identity. So you can see how all of these personas are different from each other. They have different messaging. So if you are a marketer and you do this for one of your clients, or you're a brand and you want to do this for yourself, just separate those personas in their individual campaigns or individual ad sets, and then start with, I'm going to say, 5 to 10 creatives, different messaging, different angles, and depending on what works, you start iterating on that creative. For example, let's say if this video performs really well for us, we can turn this into, for example, 10 different single images. We can turn this into a carousel, and we can adapt the language depending on the format and the visuals. So let's get back to the personas. First class traveler, the first ad concept is refined travel. Here we're going to focus on elevated experience, thoughtful design, timeless aesthetics, and matches the way you travel. The second ad concept is going to be premium without the noise. So the visuals can be clean, slow paced, and the angle is going to be quiet luxury. No loud branding, no trends, just quality. And last but not least, we have buy once, travel forever. I think this is an amazing client that they can use in their copy, in their text overlay for the single images. The visuals are going to be the same suitcase over years of trip. The angle is going to be longevity as status. And then the message, an investment, not a trend, designed to last and built for long term. Again, as I explained in the beginning, if you're a brand, have these different personas for your own brand and start with a lot of different creatives that match the language, that match the actual persona, and start experimenting. With time, you're gonna see what works and what doesn't for that specific persona, and then you can start iterating on your creatives. And I think that's about it. I hope this breakdown was helpful. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out get these videos out there, and I'll see you in the next one. By the way, I also have a Figma board with 100 static ads that have been tested and proven to work. If you want ideas for your brand, the link to that is going to be in the description below. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.